This is the Primus 2-burner stove. Great for car camping and available for rent at the University of Maryland Adventure Program. In this video, we'll go over the stove kit's contents, how to use the stove kit, and some safety and troubleshooting tips. Included in the stove kit are the stove itself, a grill grate, and a propane fuel line. These all come bundled in the kit. Additionally, you'll need a can of propane fuel, available for sale at the Adventure Program. When choosing where to cook, make sure you are not in a high-traffic area, as nobody should be walking through your cooking area. Your cooking area should be at least 100 yards downwind of your sleeping area, and clear of all combustible materials and flammable liquids or vapors. Be sure the stove is placed on a flat, stable surface to prevent the stoveware from sliding around. To use the stove, first undo the latch and attach the two side panels onto the lid using the tabs. These side panels protect the burner flames from the wind. Remove the grill grate and propane fuel line, then replace the grill grate. Do a rock test to ensure that the stove won't tip and that the side panels are secure. Ensure that both of the gray fuel knobs are off by making sure they are turned all the way to the right before proceeding. Insert the small end of the hose into the hole on the right side of the stove. It connects to an attachment point inside the hole. Thread it clockwise until it's hand tight. Then, remove the cap from the fuel, revealing the metal threads. Carefully twist the fuel onto the fuel line, avoiding stripping the threads. Any resistance is likely due to cross-threading. If you feel resistance, untwist and try again. Place the fuel away from your stove to ensure that combustible items are as far away as possible. To light the stove, turn one of the gray fuel knobs counterclockwise or to the left to release the propane gas. Once you hear fuel coming out, turn the red ignition switch clockwise. Carefully check for flames. You may not be able to see them. You can light the other side if you desire by repeating the same process with the other gray knob. If you hear gas being released but no flames are present, you may carefully use a match or a lighter to light the stove. If you cannot hear fuel being released, try turning the fuel off and on again. If it still does not work, make sure there is fuel in your propane canister by shaking it, and try disconnecting and reconnecting each end of the fuel hose. When you are finished with the stove, disconnect the fuel line from the propane and from the stove. A small amount of gas may escape while disconnecting the fuel from the fuel line. Next, wait until the stove is cool. Once it's cool, replace the fuel line underneath the grill grate. Disconnect the side panels from the lid and collapse the stove. Reattach the lid to complete disassembly. Here are some additional safety notes. Never place an empty pot or pan on the stove, as it may burn through the bottom of the pan. Do not sit near the stove, as hot or boiling contents could slide off. Instead, kneel or squat to allow for better mobility. Ensure that loose clothing or hair is tied back and away from the stove. Use gloves, mitts, or other protective equipment anytime you're handling cookware. And never leave the stove unattended while it's lit. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to call the Adventure Program rental desk during our opening hours, or email us at adventure@umd.edu.